After a recent discovery at 2 Liberty cemeteries, people under the Clay County African Legacy Incorporation are spending Martin Luther King Jr. Day laying out plans for a new memorial.
And a story you will only see right here. Anchor Lindsay Shively brings us more on that memorial, aiming to honor hundreds of enslaved African Americans buried at those cemeteries.
When Shelton Ponder walks through this cemetery in Liberty,
I feel peaceful. I think about all these people. My family's been here for 200 years.
He can easily find where his great-grandparents have been laid to rest.
Reverend Parker, William Parker, was born in Gower, March 28, 1865. This is William and Mary DeCourcy Slaughter, and he was in the Civil War. His to-be wife was enslaved, and he was in the Civil War. He was in the Union Army. That's William Slaughter.
William Slaughter.
Yes.
You said, is that your...
That's my great-grandfather.
Your great-grandfather. Your great-grandfather was a Union soldier.
Yes. Yeah.
But he says not everyone's final resting place can be easily found.
There are a lot of stones when they buried people here that are gone.
That's why Clay County African American Legacy, Inc. is working to create a memorial naming those here.
My stomach turned when I realized that it's not a field, and that's full of people.
Aaron Martin has been leading the research to find who is buried here. They say that research shows more than 700 African Americans are laid to rest in a segregated part of Fairview and New Hope cemeteries, dating back to the 1800s, many in unmarked graves.
It means everything. That's somebody. That's some person who existed.
Not only do we want to put the grave marker there, but we would like to put story stones. We would like to put panels that tell the stories of the individuals who are buried there, who have made a difference and contribution in this area.
We can't name everyone who's buried there because there's just some missing documentation. That's all there is to it. As you study, well, who is definitely buried there, then you also have to verify, well, are there siblings or parents buried there? So you have to track that down.
I hope this is here forever.
Landscape architect Stephen Rhodes has been helping with the project.
Creating some sort of circular space out in the middle that is narrow enough to be within what we believe is an old roadway.
Names have power.
Harold Phillips is co-chairing the project with Ponder, separate, he says, from his role as a Liberty City Council member. Right now, they say community donations are crucial.
We've got a long way to go, but we're going to get there. But people have heard about this, and they want to be a part of it. And certainly some recent events are motivating some people to be more aware and maybe more involved than they would have been otherwise.
Did you grow up knowing this is where your family was buried?
Oh, yeah. I came to Gramps, but I vaguely remember coming out here. Of course, we went to the funeral.
He died in 1954?
Yeah.
Was the cemetery still segregated then?
Yeah, always. Yeah.
It's painful. It is painful, but it is our history. And you know, people without knowledge of their history are like trees without roots. We have to know the history. It has to be shared.
Lindsay Shively, 41 Action News.
The City of Liberty owns Fairview and New Hope cemeteries. So what has to happen for this to move forward? The city spokesperson said there needs to be talks about who would own the land or the monument, who would maintain it, as well as how to find the best location in an area with so many unmarked graves. If you want to help in this project, we have a link to the project where you can donate. As of right now, organizers have raised more than $7,000, but their goal is $100,000 on the GoFundMe page.